Hey water signs, welcome to your weekly messages for the last week of August. Holy cowabunga. The 23rd through the 31st. 8 days, but whatever. Last week. So hi water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Welcome in, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you are new to the channel, hello, welcome. Happy to have you here. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you are returning, hi, welcome back, and hey, cross watchers. So I am going to start with a beautiful clearing of the energy with my tinctures. So if you have earbuds in, you might want to turn down. Beautiful. It's a beautiful tone, but it can be a little loud. So I just like to clear the energy between the readings. So I've already done the general reading for the week, so feel free to check that out if you haven't already. All of my information is in the description box below, so please feel free to follow me on social media and book your own personal reading if you so choose. This is general, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Know that gender is always neutral. So if I say he or she, it's just the depiction of the card. So all of the decks that I am using are listed in the description box below. All but one are, I believe, still in print. So you should be good to go. So I am using Radleigh Getting tongue-tied. All right, guys, what's up? What's up, water signs? Tripping over your words? Feeling a little tongue-tied? Radleigh Valentine's Fairy Tarot. It is a beautiful deck. I thought we could use a little whimsy this week. Last week I did take the week off from filming, so thank you to everyone. I'm fine. I just needed to recharge my batteries. So like I always say, I'm a huge proponent of self-care. So you cannot pour from an empty cup. So sometimes you just need to take some time for yourself, honor your body and your energy, just kind of chill for a little bit. So that is what I did, but I am back. So thank you all so much. I am doing well. My muggle job is in higher education, and August is crazy, and especially crazy during a pandemic. So I've been working quite a bit lately, so I just needed to chill. I did upload to the channel the 2 Facebook Lives that I did last week, so feel free to check those out if you haven't already. One was on, it was entitled Good Grief, so normalizing grief for you. And then in drawing on my time as a grief counselor for hospice. So there you go for that one. And then I did also upload, I did the first in my new astrology series. Basically it's a beginner's guide to astrology. And I am by no means an expert. I am still learning myself. I still consider myself very much a novice, but I am passing along information to you guys that might be helpful. So check that out if you haven't already. And I don't always upload the Facebook Lives, so make sure that you follow me over on Facebook. And I am now on TikTok, so I am still trying to navigate that. It's a little clunky right now, but I started that last week, and we are up to almost 1,000 already. And as soon as we hit 1,000 followers, then I can go live. So I think we're gonna hit that this week. So 1,000 followers in the first week, wow. So if you already follow me on TikTok, thank you so much for that. Did not expect that at all. And if you have liked, shared, and subscribed to this YouTube channel, or if you follow me on any of the other social medias, thank you all so much. I am humbled and very, very, very grateful to each and every single one of you. When I first started all of this, I wasn't totally sure that it would go anywhere, like who would want to listen to me. So thank you all for liking the content that I create and the insights that I share. Hopefully it helps you. That's my intention, that it helps whomever it needs to help. So let's see what messages want to come out this week. Now we're all on different timelines. For some of us, this could be happening this week. For some, it could have already happened, and for others, it could yet be to happen. That come out right? I'm not even sure. Could be happening in the future there. How's that? Started to kind of see the ghost of Christmas yet to be from A Christmas Carol. If that resonates for anybody, there you go. It's one of my favorite Christmas movies. We watch Christmas movies year round here. So for some of you, this could be happening between now and Christmas, or it could happen around Christmas, because apparently we're talking about Christmas. So here we go. I really wanted to make sure the deck was clear. So, all right, here we go. All right, fairies, what you got for us? 5 of Spring in reverse. So in this deck, the suits are represented by the 4 seasons, which makes sense with fairies. So I will lay out the rest of the spread and then I'll explain it to you. Princess of Autumn, 4 of Spring in reverse, Princess of Spring, and then 7 of Spring. So there's a lot of fire energy here, guys. Spring is fire, Autumn is Pentacles. So Spring is not just fire, it's wands energy. So 5 of Wands in reverse, not fighting. That's not a bad thing. So I'll show it to you upright. These cards have a lot going on. It's really a beautiful deck. It's wonderfully illustrated, but there's so much going on. And it does also have words at the bottom, and then court cards have some attributes at the top. So I'll explain that. So this says opposing goals arising from differing opinions, feeling at odds with yourself or others, overly ambitious people. So with it being in reverse, we flip that. It's like you're not putting up a fight anymore. Or maybe there was a conflict resolution, which is always a good thing. We'll see what comes out when we clarify. The Princess of Autumn, so this is the Page of Pentacles, so somebody who's very studious. They're like the ultimate student. They love to learn. Studious, responsible, cheerful, and mischievous. Happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships. Well thought out plans that go perfectly. Needing a little push to get going. So there's the card. Absolutely gorgeous. I love how she's in a library. All those books. I personally am a huge proponent of lifelong learning, because when we stop learning, what are we doing? Why be here? Always learn. That's something my grandfather taught me. Always be a lifelong learner. Seek to better yourself in every way. And open your mind, expand your horizons. Just because you thought something yesterday doesn't mean you still think it today. So definitely somebody who is feeling, maybe you are getting a promotion at work. Maybe you are honing your skills. Maybe you're just taking a deeper dive into something that really interests you. Beautiful. It doesn't have to be formal education. It can be, but you can also just be doing a webinar. You could be tuning into my Facebook Lives. You could be doing your own spiritual work. Awesome. 4 of Spring in reverse. Not my favorite card to see in reverse in the middle of the reading. So this is the 4 of Wands. This typically is the 1111 soulmate card. So in reverse, it says, be grateful, you have much to celebrate. So beyond the 1111 and all that, it's also sometimes depicted as a celebration card. Could be what reminds me of the huppah at a Jewish wedding, so that the tent that's over the bride and groom or the couple. And the maypole, so dancing around the maypole, celebration in the spring. So, and deep feelings of peace and happiness, a contented personal life. So being in the middle, maybe something is going on in your personal life. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it could be. It could be with relationships. It could just be in relation to work. Maybe something is just nudging you that life just isn't totally complete right now. It's not really something that is fulfilling every desire that you have. The Princess of Spring. So again, 4 out of the 5 cards here are fire energy, Wands energy. So here we go. This could be a person. So that Princess of Autumn could also be a younger earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could also be a younger fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. They don't have to physically be younger than you. They could be. I often see that to be the case. Somebody who's significantly younger than you could be your children. But it could also be somebody who is physically older than you in their years, but is mentally less mature. I don't want to say immature, but less mature. As water signs, we tend to be old souls, don't we? So Princess of Spring, this is the Page of Wands. Optimistic, enthusiastic, creative, and energetic. It's a time to go after your dreams. Do something that expands your horizons. That's what I said a little bit ago with the Princess of Autumn. And let your creativity take flight. And I love that she's on a swing. She's very much in her, this could be inner child for you as well. So do something that makes you feel playful. Whether that's going back to school, like embracing your inner child, or going out to play, maybe learning, maybe you're going to dance. Well, okay. Maybe you're taking online dance classes. Pandemic. Or it's just the energy of a more youthful energy, more passionate, sometimes a little less experienced. So definitely a lot of learning going on right now. So that could be actual learning on a subject, or it could be learning who you are spiritually. 7 of Spring in reverse. So this is the 7 of Wands. So drawing healthy boundaries, not feeling so defensive. You're putting down your defenses and just kind of like letting it be. If you are taking actual classes, maybe you're letting go of that, oh, I'm too old to do this, or I'm no good at dancing, or I'm no good at painting. Just instead embracing your creativity, which is beautiful. Be assertive. Don't back down from what you believe. Courageously step up and be yourself. So I'll show it to you upright if I didn't already. Look at that. She reminds me of Artemis, the goddess Artemis. So for some, that could be significant. But it was in reverse, so just keep that in mind. All right, let's see what's going on. So clarifying with the Arcanum Tarot. We're going to start with the 5 of Spring in reverse. So that's the 5 of Wands. Putting down the defensive, maybe a conflict resolution, something to that effect. Whoa. 4 of Swords in reverse. So it's no longer time, like you took your time out, you chilled, you probably meditated. So in reverse, now it's time to take some action. Why they have me do the things that they do. Alrighty, so 9 of Cups in reverse, not really what I wanted to see, but that's okay. So it's not a time for celebration either. It's like something happened and you're not feeling super celebratory because we've got the 4 of Wands in reverse as well. So though something happened, just know that it always happens for the highest and greatest good. What I told the fire signs. Their cards came out in that exact, saying exactly that. It's okay. Oh yeah, 2 of Swords. Definitely feeling like you need to make a decision. You're probably pretty conflicted right now. So this is where you're mentally weighing your options and you're trying to come up with a logical answer. Sometimes what's logical isn't always what's best for us. So as water signs, we're able to follow our heart a bit more. I'm a Pisces sun sign, so this is why I say we. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. 4 of Wands in reverse. Okay. So you're definitely not feeling super celebratory. There goes my nose. You're not feeling like this is what you wanted. But sometimes what we want and sometimes what we need are not the same thing. Eight of Cups in reverse. So typically this is about walking away. So maybe emotionally, you're just not quite ready to move forward yet until you're comfortable making that decision. And that's okay. You don't have to. Queen of Cups in reverse. Hey, water signs. Could be another water sign as well, especially an older one or a mother energy with the Queen of Cups. In reverse, you're not taking care of yourself. Like I said, you got to fill your cup up first. So before you can really feel comfortable making some sort of a decision, you got to take care of yourself so that you know that you're doing it for the right reasons and you're making the right choices. Princess of Autumn. Whoa. It felt right, so I'm going to take it. And an extra. Ooh. Okay. We got some energy, guys. All right, so first with what fell out of the deck. Six of Cups in reverse. This has come out in every reading so far. In one form or another. Six of Cups. So in reverse, looking back on childhood and seeing that things weren't necessarily how you thought they were. Maybe you tried going to school as a traditional college student right out of high school and it just didn't work. And you were like, this really isn't for me. Or maybe, like me, you majored in something that didn't make your heart happy and now you're going back to do that. And that's okay. You're allowed to do that. Somehow you're looking back on childhood or a younger time in your life, a more youthful time, and seeing how things influenced who you are now. And now you can take that life lesson, it could be about a life lesson here, and turning that into, channeling it into how things are now and how you want to shape your life moving forward. Well, hello, Hermit, sign of Virgo, but also taking some time to go within, go into the cave. Could be a dark night of the soul. Taking some time to go within, do some soul searching, see what it is that works for you. That those things that influenced you before, how it made you who you are. And if there's anything that you want to change, because you have the power to do that. Ooh, hello. So Two of Cups, you could be encountering a soulmate on this journey. Soulmates they tend to be romanticized, but they don't have to be. Soulmates can be teachers with the Hierophant here. Could be a teacher. They can be other family members. They can be your best friend. They can be romantic. So you could also be meeting a soulmate on this journey. So you could be going to school or taking a class or doing something and you might meet your soulmate. And soulmates, like I said, tend to be romanticized. It's not the same as twin flame, but by actual definition. But not all twin flames are meant to be together all the time. So, just a little fun fact for you. Woo, the devil. So Capricorn, got some Earth energy here with the Princess of Autumn, not surprising. So this could be about addictions, being enslaved to something or someone, being obsessed, obsessive thinking even. So just be careful if it's not an actual like Capricorn. For some of you, your soulmate could be a Virgo or a Capricorn. Totally could be. Just be careful that if it's the devil energy, that you don't allow yourself to get caught up in that sort of addictive. It doesn't have to be sex, alcohol, drugs, physical world stuff. It could also be spiritual stuff like drama or emotional toxicity, toxic relationships. So just be careful not to get obsessive about it. King of Wands in reverse, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. So the energy of the King of Wands is in reverse, controlling, manipulative, impulsive, burning bridges. So Be careful not to think that because you are learning lessons and somebody else maybe isn't, that you don't look down on them for that. Don't know why I heard it, but I did. And then for the others that I pulled, eek, Five of Pentacles. Feeling left out in the cold. Very much not feeling part of a group. Feeling cast out from society in some way. The Emperor in reverse. So he's all of the kings combined. So being in reverse, he kind of gets the shadow side of the kings. So being a bit controlling, manipulative, playing mind games, not being super stable, wishy-washy, like I said, manipulative. So that could be Queen of Wands in reverse. So again, fire signs. All right, so here we go. King and Queen in reverse. So this is definitely twin flame energy. When we have a king and a queen of the same suit that come out, regardless of how they come out, that to me says twin flame. So if you are dealing with somebody who's a twin flame, and funny that they're both fire signs. Fire energy. All the fire energy here, guys. What's up? So since they're both in reverse, I'm going to say that maybe you're not awakened to the journey. Maybe you're not awakened. Maybe you're not willing to be awakened. Maybe the purpose of studying all of this is so that you can awaken to each other. Take it if it resonates for you. The Star in reverse, Aquarius energy here. It's also kind of like not getting what you wished for. Not doing the things that make you happy. Tower in reverse. Now this actually kind of makes me a little sad. Because I like the Tower. It looks scary. There's a tornado and fire and everything's just burning to the ground. Total chaos. But really, it's just that which no longer serves us is getting knocked down. So in reverse, it could be that it's not that energy. It's not falling down around you. It's not that it's not clearing out that which no longer serves you. It's more like instead of being a big catastrophic kaboom, it's more of a slow burn. Kind of like brick by brick, you're taking it down. Hopefully that made sense. I was trying to interpret what I was seeing and what they were trying to tell me, and it's like I don't have human words for that. Four of Spring in reverse. Whoa. Okay, so that and that. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Six of Wands. Yep, not feeling victorious. Goes perfectly with that Four of Wands in reverse, unfortunately. Not feeling victorious there. So the Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles both came out sideways. And when they face the left, to me, that is the past. So you're looking back at the past where maybe you were a little selfish, a little greedy, a little bit like, my precious. And Queen of Pentacles, so earth signs again. There's a lot of earth energy here too. Fire and earth energy, big time. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could also be a mother figure. The Queen of Pentacles is maternal in that she's nurturing with clean clothes, clean sheets, hot meal on the table, beautiful home, very clean, sometimes a little obsessed with appearances. But it is what it is. She takes care of the home. So with it being facing the past, that could be how things were. And maybe because you were too focused on that, too focused on income, too focused on how things appeared to the outside world. That's why things are not working out. The Magician in reverse. So sign of Aries in reverse. So maybe you feel like you're blocked from manifesting, or again, this isn't what you wished for. This isn't what you were trying to accomplish. And yet it happened. There's a spiritual lesson for everything. right? My son just said fire and fire equals fire. And Aries the god of war. That's a good point, buddy. So Aries is the god of war, and you could see that with the Emperor. Interesting. I never thought about that. So there could be, like I said, the end of a conflict because the Emperor was in reverse, right? Or was that the Hierophant? Nope, Emperor. Yep, trust myself. Emperor in reverse. So coupled with, there you go. So ending a conflict, whether it's internal or external. So the Princess of Spring, the Page of Wands, these two wanted to come out. Oh, that's interesting. The Eight of Pentacles and the Five of Cups in reverse. So focusing on work or doing the work, doing the spiritual work. And then Five of Cups in reverse. So even though there's not a cause for celebration, this isn't necessarily what you asked for, what you were trying to manifest, you're not sad about it because you're seeing those spiritual lessons and you're understanding that sometimes that needs to happen. Ooh, the Moon, Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Death, the World in reverse, the Wheel in reverse. Wow. Very interesting. Okay. It does tell a story. Bear with me because there's 700 cards here. The Moon. Hey Pisces. Hey Cancer. And sometimes Scorpio. It's kind of like A-E-I-O-U and sometimes Y. The Moon. Things coming to light. Things that you couldn't see before are now being illuminated. Nine of Pentacles. Taking care of yourself. This is Miss Independent. All the single ladies, like, you got it. Seven of Swords being a little sneaky, maybe feeling cast out from society. Just either somebody maybe was that way with you, or that's the secret that's coming out, or feeling cast out because you are going and you are bettering yourself and you are learning from this. Death. Hey Scorpio, there you are. For sure. So Scorpio energy, the death card. So that doesn't mean a physical death. People get really scared, especially with this one being so much the Grim Reaper, but it's really beautiful. It's a beautiful card. That is where that which no longer serves you, it's ending. That chapter is ending. And now you're coming into a new chapter. The World in reverse. So it's not over. It's not over yet. There is a cycle that's completing, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you are coming to the end of this chapter. Oh, okay. So my son is like on it today. He reminded me that the Grim Reaper comes, and when he takes the soul, he escorts the soul to the afterlife. So you're not alone. You're not alone in this. Where this is ending is it's the end of a chapter, but not the end of the book. So with the World in reverse, it's the end of a chapter, but not the end of the book. We're starting a new chapter in your book of life. That feels really good. I love it. All right. That is so what I'm naming this reading. Book of Life. Love it. Love it. That is amazing energy. I love it. Thanks, buddy. Got a thumbs up. So that's really fantastic. You're not alone. You're not alone in this journey. Spirit is with you the whole way. The Wheel in reverse. So maybe you feel like things have kind of grinded to a halt, or things aren't turning, they're not moving in your favor, but really they are. There's a spiritual lesson. That's the other thing. There's a spiritual lesson to everything. Six of Swords in reverse. So again, with stuck, stagnant energy, not moving forward. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Typically this is about stepping back and evaluating what's going on. So maybe it's like, oh, the seeds I planted I thought were cucumbers, but it's watermelon. So what? Yeah. What you planted isn't, again, over here. It's not what you wished for. It's not what you were trying to manifest. You got something else. Page of Swords. So hello, air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is also the sneaky behavior kind of thing. Somebody's spying. Could be a younger air sign. Take what resonates. But typically it's kind of like looking over your shoulder. Somebody who's got the binoculars, kind of looking in your windows, driving past your house, showing up in suspiciously, not synchronicity, that's a good word. Suspiciously coincidental, that's what I'm looking for. It's like, oh, you're here. Interesting. What's your purpose? That kind of stuff. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So, not what you were trying to manifest. Not the seeds you were trying to plant. No cause for celebration for the Three of Cups in reverse. The King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Hello, hello. So taking control of your emotions throughout all of this. Like all of this shadiness, all of this crap is going on. And you're channeling this energy. You're like remaining focused and in control of your own self, your own emotions. And just kind of seeing your own way through it. And the Hierophant. So you could be enlisting some spiritual help, whether it's a religious advisor like clergy, or it could be someone like me, a spiritualist, to help you. Sometimes it's also about tradition or marriage. All right, Seven of Spring in reverse, which is the Seven of Wands in reverse. Drawing your healthy boundaries, not being defensive. You're putting down your defensive. Goddess Artemis. All right, King of Swords in reverse. So air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. When in reverse, mind games, manipulation. Somebody could be, again, with that sneaky behavior. What is the deal? What is with people? Four of Cups in reverse. Now you're getting out of that stagnant energy. You're not going to cry over the spilled milk of this isn't what I was trying to accomplish. And instead, you're taking the time to really see that this is something that is for your highest and greatest good. Oh, Artemis is the goddess of forest life and the hunt. Fun fact. Thank you, dear. Seven of Cups in reverse. So where you felt like maybe you had too many choices, now maybe you feel like you don't have a choice. Maybe you feel like someone's being a little deceptive or manipulative, especially with that. Yep, there we go. There's my nose on the nose. Especially with that King of Swords in reverse. And the Chariot. Hey, Cancer. All right, so everybody showed up in their respective signs here. Moon, Death, Chariot. The good news is it was all upright. Yay! So the Chariot. General energy is, oh geez. Set up Siri. I don't even know how that would happen, but okay. So Chariot is all about movement, fast movement. You're in control. The light horse, the dark horse, they're going in separate directions, but you get to choose. Beautiful. All right. Butterfly deck that is unfortunately no longer in print. Watch the general if you want my opinion on that. So Butterfly Oracle for life changes. There is change afoot from the readings that I've done thus far today. Welcome the new. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Welcome the new. I mean, mic drop, enough said. I'll pull the top card like they're telling me to. Volunteer. So maybe volunteering. Maybe, ooh. It looks a little blurry. Sorry if it's a little blurry. Volunteering, maybe that's something that you need to do as well. That's a beautiful way to channel your energy. So if you feel ungrounded, or if you need a healthy dose of gratitude, go and volunteer. Could be a soup kitchen, Big Brothers Big Sisters, hospice, whatever it is. Volunteer in your child's classroom if they're back in school and it's safe. Something like that. Volunteer to organize. Everything's so non-traditional right now. So maybe there's a golf scramble where everybody does it at their own pace, and then they come back together, and that's how you figure it out. So obviously I don't play golf. I have no interest in golf. So that's interesting that I came up with that. So for somebody out there, somebody's going to organize a non-traditional golf scramble, whatever it is, volunteer and welcome the new. That's beautiful. Self-care. I love this deck. This deck was the first Oracle deck that was ever gifted to me, and I had no idea what to do with it. I had no idea. And it didn't even come from somebody who was super spiritual. It just like landed in my lap, and I love this deck. And I am a huge proponent of self-care, so it just kind of works. Ooh, ooh, pleasure. Okay. I like it. Pretty purple. Oh, it matches my nails. Look. Yay. Do something just for fun. Pleasure is one of life's essential nutrients. Love it. So it goes well with the volunteer card. Do something that makes you happy. Do something that grounds you and your soul. And I will pull from the Lenormand deck. So it's the Kipper deck by Ciro Marchetti. And like I said, all of these decks are listed below. And in print, with the exception of, as far as I know, with the exception of the butterfly deck. So I am not going to use it as a traditional Lenormand deck right now. I'm going to use it as an Oracle deck. So let's get a card. Butterflies are awesome. I love butterflies too. Okay. My son was saying that butterflies are awesome, and I said I love butterflies too. And I love the symbolism of butterflies, how they go within their cocoon and they completely transform. They go through a huge metamorphosis where they come out as something that is not even remotely close to what they were. So I think that's what's going on for you guys right now. That's pretty awesome for us. I'm going to go ahead and own it. Pathway. So, who got this? The general reading. So 35, 3 and 5 is 8. Spiritual number. So that's beautiful. You're taking a total, and look at all those butterflies. Love it. You're taking a totally new direction. You are forging your own path. I love it. I'm going to leave it there. So hopefully some nugget of wisdom was in here to help you along your journey, to give you a sign of hope despite the transition that you're going through. And there's my cat. Hi, Phineas. So when Phineas shows up, for those of you who don't know, he is my familiar. He's my kitty. And when he makes his presence known, whether he comes up on camera or rolls over on his back, so cute and fluffy, and I want to scratch his belly, but I know that's a danger zone, then he is blessing the reading. So there you guys go. You got Phineas. So hopefully something in here helped you in some way. As always, please feel free to contact me if you would like your own personal reading. Have a fantastic rest of your month, guys. Take care.